Hello students, today we are going to know about algebraic expressions, exactly what algebraic expression is, and I will also define how different it is from a polynomial. Students, let us understand first what expression means exactly. Expression, what is the meaning of expression? Through numerical expression. See, to write sum of any two numbers that we know, example 7 and 4, how you will write the sum for 7 and 4? We will write it as 7 plus 4, right? This expression is numerical expression. Here what we have defined sum of two numbers, and that numbers are 7 and 4. We have written it as 7 plus 4. This is known as numerical expression. And what is algebraic expression? How it can be written? Now what happens if one of these numbers is unknown? How we can write it? We will write it as unknown number plus 4, and in maths we know that unknown number can be represented as variables x, y, z. Whatever variable you want to use, you can use. So what I will write, x plus 4. Okay, I don't know which number is here, so I have written it as x plus 4. This expression is exactly algebraic expression. Okay, algebraic expression. Algebra means some variables will be there in an expression. Students, now we will see how we can define how many terms an algebraic expression has. See, algebraic expression can have n number of terms, but how these terms are defined? These terms are defined or separated by mathematical operations. Primarily these mathematical operations are plus and minus. Multiply and divide do not separate the terms. What does this mean? For example, x plus y. X and y are separated by plus mathematical operation. Thus, it forms two terms. Okay. Now, if I write it as x multiplied by y, how we can write it? Xy. Multiply sign is not needed to be written. So, xy is defined as one term. So, students, hope you have understood how terms are defined. In short, I will explain it again, that terms in an algebraic expression are distinguished by plus and minus signs, plus and minus mathematical operations. Multiply and divide do not separate the terms, and they are considered as single term. Students, let us understand exponents in an algebraic expression, how they vary. Means, do we have integral exponents? The powers, I'm talking about the powers of variables. Are they always integral, or they can be fraction and decimals? Yes, students, in algebraic expression there can be decimals, fractions, and integral exponents, integral powers. For example, in first example, under root x plus 9x minus 3, this forms an algebraic expression. Why? Because it has a variable, it has a constant, and three terms are connected with mathematical operations plus and minus. But there is a power of 1 by 2. X consists under root of x. What does this mean? X has a fractional power. Power as fraction also forms algebraic expression. A square plus b square, this is also an algebraic expression. They have 2 as exponent. In this case, x is negative. What does this mean? X is multiplied by minus 1, and x has a power of 3 by 4. What does this mean? 3 by 4, a fractional exponent is allowed in algebraic expression. Okay. Students, we already have studied that algebraic expressions have different terms connected with plus and minus as mathematical operations. But students, what happens when a variable and constant or different variables are connected with multiply and divide? What happens to them? Here we can see that. Here, see, minus 2 multiplied by y and 2 are connected by multiply, and we have studied that multiply and divide do not form a term in mathematical operation. Therefore, what does this mean? This is a single term. Minus 2y is a single term. Then what we can say about 2 minus 2? What we can say about minus 2? Minus 2 is the coefficient of y. They do not form different terms, but minus 2 is known as the coefficient of y. Whatever constant you will have with that variable in algebraic expression, that constant term will be considered as coefficient. Its name is coefficient of that variable. Students, here are few examples to clarify our concepts. See, first example is 3x raised to the power 2 by 3 minus 8. This is an algebraic expression with x as variable and 8 is the constant, 3 is the coefficient, right? Similarly, second one is 5x minus 8 plus 3 multiplied by 2y raised to the power 0.4 minus 5. In this, how many terms are there? See, note down the mathematical expressions plus minus. How many times plus minus are there? See, 3 times. And with these 3 mathematical terms, how many terms are connected? There are 4 terms. 5x, then 8, then 2y which will be multiplied by 3, and then minus 5 which will be multiplied by 3. Okay. Therefore, how many terms are there? 4 terms are there. And what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is 5. And what is the coefficient of y? Coefficient of y is 6. Why 6? 3 multiplied by 2 will make it 3. Okay. Next is 4x minus 2y plus 5. Similarly, 4 is the coefficient, minus 2 is the coefficient, and we have 3 terms. We have 2 mathematical operations, one minus and one plus, and with these 2 mathematical operations, 3 terms are formed. Therefore, this algebraic expression has 3 terms. Similarly, 7 multiplied by y raised to the power minus 1. This forms a single term because 7 and y are connected with multiply, not with plus and minus. Algebraic expression, terms will be formed in algebraic expression. New terms will be formed only if plus and minus mathematical operations are used. This we have discussed earlier. Students, let's understand how polynomials are different from algebraic expression. See, if I conclude it, polynomials are just a part of algebraic expression. Polynomials have all same like algebraic expressions. Polynomials have variables, constants, coefficients, mathematical operations, all the mathematical operations. But what is the difference? The difference is in their exponents. Polynomials accepts whole numbers as their exponents. No other exponent can be used. For example, here exponent is 2 by 3, x raised to the power 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is not a whole number, it's a fraction. Therefore, it is not a polynomial, it's an algebraic expression. If I take it as minus 7z, then z has a power of 1. Yes. Therefore, minus 7z forms an algebraic expression as well as a polynomial because 1 is a whole number. Thus, we can conclude that all polynomials are algebraic expression, but all the algebraic expression will not be polynomials. Just a fraction of algebraic expression will be polynomial. Not all algebraic expressions are polynomial. Hope you have understood the concepts well. Thank you, students.